Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, July 29, 2019, and we are here with yet another Monday Mystery Game, this time number 725. Has there ever been 725 arcade games in an arcade ever? I don't think so. I don't know. Today we will be an arcade that has 725 games. Very excited for it. Last week, number 724 went on the arcade floor. It was City Bomber, released from Konami back in 1987. Very awesome game, which was kind of a bump and jump meets Spy Hunter. Everybody really seemed to like it. Very cool game, extremely rare. Pete Gores took 3 points towards the 10X championship by getting first place in that, followed by Larry Brockie, who gets 2 points, followed by Jamie Tibbetts, who gets 1 point for third place. So the 10X championship, still everybody's going crazy for it. Jamie Tibbetts tied with Pete Gores for first place, with Larry Brockie in third place with 8 points. So it's still anybody's game. A long road to that 30 points. So we will see who gets there first. Your current 10X champion, James White. Will he come back? Who knows? Who knows? It's anybody's match. You can get 10 wins in a row, and you could be there. Who knows? We will see. What else do we have to cover? The Arcade 1-Up out in Brisbane. We are in a heated competition in Blade Master. So we need everybody to keep putting in scores. Jamie Tibbetts put in a great score. D. Alex put in an amazing score. So everybody keep going on playing Blade Master. Those guys out in Australia are already, they might even be beating us now with just 2 players putting in scores. So we got to see if we can win this one this month in Blade Master. Awesome IREM game. Make sure you check it out. If you've not played it, come on in. The top 3 scores get averaged out, and that goes towards helping our tournament score against the Arcade 1-Up out in Brisbane. So we didn't win last month. We got to do it this month. So come on. Speaking of tournaments, T20 is coming up August 9th, 10th, and 11th. Our tournament in 20 games. It's going to be ridiculous. We've got a lot of surprises in store for everybody. Last year, we put out 14 games that weren't currently on the arcade floor. So come on out, spend the weekend. It's going to be awesome. A lot of new games that, well, there might be some new games. We won't commit to anything, but there's probably going to be some new games that you're not going to be able to play for quite a while until after T20. So check it out for the weekend. 9th, 10th, and 11th of August. You can pre-order tickets. The pre-entry cost is $40 for the event. Pete will post that on there. It's going to have some cool bonuses, so try to make it out. That Monday, the 12th, of course there's going to be a Monday Mystery. We're going to all be put through the paces at this ridiculous tournament, but then, of course, we'll still have time for Monday Mystery. Then the 13th is our 9th year anniversary here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We will announce our Gamer of the Year. Always a huge, tremendous honor. Hope to have, hopefully, all of the Gamers of the Year here. Should be really good. Who's it going to be this year? Who knows? Find out August 13th. That's going to be a great event. So it's one of our favorite every year. So make sure you join us on the 13th. A lot of stuff going on. Big announcement. Well, Galloping Ghost Garage, we finally have our new Galloping Ghost sign up, one of 2. So the main sign, that's up there, Galloping Ghost Garage, directly across the street. So if you're coming to the arcade and you need anything done to your car, I know what a weird crossover, but it's already helped out infinitely in helping with some of the arcade repairs. We'll need a grid stick welded or something over at Pinball. We take it over there and get it welded up. So check out Galloping Ghost Garage if you need any of your car repairs worked on. So bring your car over there, come over to the arcade. If you're getting an oil change, you can come to the arcade for free. So what else do we have going on? Brian Colin, the legendary game designer and artist who worked on countless arcade games like Rampage World Tour, Xenophobe, Sarge, Arch Rivals, Pigskin, so many, Zawackery. He brought new xenophobe poster artwork that is available here. I don't know if we have a picture of that we can show off, but we have a few prints here at the front counter. They're $25 each, so make sure you check those out. Super awesome. If you know Brian Colin, his artwork is so instantly recognizable. Such a great, unique style that he has, and always has a lot of comedic feel to it. So check that out next time you're in. What else do we have to cover? Lonnie McDonald, that was over the weekend, right? He did Lonnie McDonald, one of the best joust player you'll ever find, did a 56-hour marathon in a 58-hour in memory of Joel West, another great player who played some against Rally X and so many great games. Lonnie did just such an amazing job with the stream, 58-hour stream, just absolutely insane on Joust. So congratulations to him. And just a great way to show respect for another player. So very cool. Thank you, Lonnie McDonald, for doing that. Awesome as always. Last Tuesday, we were out at the Pac-Man Entertainment Arcade, formerly known as Level 257. Got to hang out with a ton of the old Williams, Bally Midway guys, Larry DeMar, George Petro, Mark Lafredo, Jeff Nauman. Got to hear so many great stories on so many cool games. It was out for an event on the Strongs Museum, the Museum of Play, which is working on preserving video gaming and arcade history. So very cool, awesome event. I'll be posting on that very soon. The preservation of gaming, it's such an important thing. We had a little bit done here. We have to give a huge shout outs to Chris over at Sega Resurrection for helping us get our Mr. Viking cabinet back up and running. Such a rare game that requires so many custom chips, and with Chris's help, we were able to figure that out, and the game is now back up and running for everybody to enjoy, and we appreciate that so much. It's so difficult to keep so many of these rare games running, but awesome that we have help from other people out there, and huge shout-outs from Chris and Sega Resurrection. We're going to put a Facebook link up. Make sure you go to his site, click like, because he's one of those many people that help us do what we need to do to keep all these games out here for everybody to play and enjoy. We had one of our friends from Taito, Hugo, sent me a message this weekend about a tournament going out in Las Vegas. I believe it's this weekend. It's out in August 1st. It is the Tao Shinsai tournament, esports tournament. There's a qualifier tournament this weekend. Check it out. Very cool, very anxious. Had we known about it a little bit sooner, I wish we could have done something cool with them, but maybe next year. But check that out. Very awesome. And I think does that really wrap us up? Are we moving along at a breakneck speed? Well, I guess it's already that time. I guess it's time to summon forth former Gamer of the Year to help with today's Monday Mystery Unveiling. And what everybody wants to know, Pete, how was the weekend?
It was really good. I just want to give a shout out to everyone that's been putting in Blade Master scores for Arcade Wars. It's really cool seeing everyone come together, and it looks like we're making a comeback because we were down. Shout outs to D. Alex, aka Blonde Bunny, put in a bunch of great scores on Sunday, and Blade Master being one of them. But other than that, great weekend, busy days. It was hot outside, so it was great seeing everyone stay cool in here.
Thank you, Pete. Again, I was here walking around a lot on Saturday. So many people in from out of state. We had people in from Colorado and just everywhere. So cool talking to them, hearing that they're watching the Monday Mystery, and it's part of the reason why they're coming out, and just so cool. So thank you, everybody, for watching every week. And without any further ado, let's unveil your Monday Mystery game. I'm now constantly nervous that this tarp isn't going to come off properly. What's that? More ado? Well, James White. James, I don't want to ruin your day. So Without any further ado, let's unveil your Monday mystery game, Mr. Deuce Castle. Oh, released from Universal back in 1983. James. Now, how awesome is that? We had this game. We have to give Joel a huge shout outs for helping this get here. We've got to give Jeff Lucas huge shout outs for helping get this here. We had the board for quite a while, waiting. And it's like, should we put this up? No. So let's bring up, for his birthday, let's bring up Jeff Lucas for the initial. It's his birthday. Jeff Lucas, thank you so much, man. Now, there's various revisions of this game. Jeff wanted the one with the cherries, and we made sure he got the one with the cherries.
I see cherries.
They are there. Sorry, Bulldog. Bulldog, you will be next. Bulldog is next. You're next, Bulldog. It's his birthday. Jeff Lucas, I won't bother Jeff while he's playing. Jamie Tibbetts, have you played Mr. Deuce Castle?
I have not played this version. The only version I've played is the one at Pixel Blast, and it is not this board.
There are two different revisions of this board. There's one with cherries and one without. And it's hard to, on the boards, this is revision A, and revision D does not have cherries. Hannah R. Lewis saying, happy birthday, Jeff. Godfist 314. No cherries on top. Shout outs to Andy and Kathy and Greg. Both Greg K and Greg B. Your Monday mystery game number 725, Mr. Deuce Castle, released from Universal back in 1983. Joel had, maybe it was a week ago, drove out here, or called us up, and he's like, you want a Mr. Deuce Castle for an insane price? I said, yes, I do. He said we could have it, but he would have to drive it out to us as well. So huge thanks to Joel for bringing this out here. And then Jeff Lucas was like, I've heard rumors that you got a Mr. Deuce Castle. Please, if you're ever putting that out on the floor, please make sure that it has the cherries. When we got it, it did not. So we either had to do a ROM swap or put the board that I had in there that was in my storage. So back in the, I went down to the vaults, got the other board, and in it went. And lo and behold, just in time to make a happy birthday for Jeff Lucas. Christopher, George, thank you both for joining us. 725. If you get all the keys, it'll open up the door on top, and then you can exit the stage. Yes, Jobber, we've got the Galloping Ghost vaults. Are well stocked with games for the future. Over 200 boards and games. Yeah. Again, this is one that you can play at Pixel Blast, and how cool that it's a different version than what we have. Pixel Blast out in Lisle. Make sure you check them out. Look up their Facebook page, please. Give them a like. Jeff Lucas. Hits that final key. The door is open. He's just got to get up there. He'll take some points along the way, though. It's out the door. Will he get? Gets the A. Extra guy. Drops everybody big points. James White, have you played Mr. Dew's Castle before?
Yes, for a very long time, and was watching Jeff play this. I mean, back in, I played this at the Haunted Trails last time, but the third stage was always a problem one. But I mean, I'm looking at Jeff, and this looks like I'm getting some ideas.
Picking up some Lucas tech. Game gets hectic. Quickly. Opens the door. Getting those big points. So you can either defeat all the enemies to clear the stage, hit all the cherries with your mallet, or get all the keys and leave the level. Letting them come up the ladder. Very good. Big points. We are watching a seasoned Mr. Dew's Castle player here. Shoutouts to Star Castle Zookeeper. Thank you for joining us. Fear Dreadster. Fear Dreadster, you would never make it into the vaults. It just wouldn't happen. Arc 4D, thank you for joining us. Bill Newland, Andy, thank you all for joining us in our Facebook stream. An amazing inaugural playthrough. Already at stage 8, showing us some serious tech. Last key. Uh-oh. What's he gonna do? Yes, Pete, that awful sound is supposed to be there. It is tough. Stage 8. For those just joining us, today's Monday Mystery Game is Mr. Do's Castle, released from Universal back in 1983. It's in a conversion cabinet. It has the Mr. Do's Castle scorecard on it and a universal bezel, original marquee, and then fresh from Galloping Ghost Reproductions, the Mr. Do's Castle side art medallions, which I will be putting on first thing in the morning. If Jeff Lucas isn't still playing. Jeff Lucas. No wonder he asked for this game. He's good. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, he's... We are watching some incredibly high Mr. Do's Castle play. Very impressive. Clearing stage 9. Oh. After this life, this is going to wrap up our Facebook stream. He still might be going for a bit. DJ asking for Alligator Hunt? Do we have it? Maybe. The vaults are deep. Stay tuned every Monday. Maybe Alligator Hunt will go up. After this life, we're going to jump over exclusively to our Twitch stream. We're going to watch Bulldog play next. Everybody's lining up. Jamie Tibbetts and James White. Oh. So jump over to twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. Jeff Lucas, amazing. Before we wrap that up, Jeff, I got to hear, Jeff, what? Where? Why do you know this game like this?
It's always been one of my favorites. You know, I'm so glad you got it. I could almost get Stephen Lucas to give you a hug.
That is about as likely as people getting into the vaults. But so awesome. So jump over to our twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to keep going with the stream on there. One last time on Facebook, your Monday mystery game for today is Mr. Do's Castle, released from Universal back in 1983. Definitely join us back here next Monday at 5 p.m. for the next Monday mystery game. And make sure you're checking us out on Instagram and Twitter and, of course, Facebook. Just search for Galloping Ghost. You'll see all the variations of the company, the empire. Like them all, if you will. So thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.